Hey, welcome back to the closet that keeps on giving. Giving. Just here you go, making it rain with knowledge. And welcome back to the third part of the movie that we've been watching together that I've been explaining to you ever so amazingly. Bugs everywhere. Just giving you a play-by-play action that just is so vivid that even Christopher Nolan couldn't direct this well. Yeah, I said it. And you know what? I just knew you couldn't stay away from part 3. And it begins on a dark night. It sounded like Dracula, but it wasn't. It was, you put in the comments what it was. I know you know. I know you know we know. We all know. Let's get into it. So to bring us back to the Color Plus episode, when Jason and I went on our trip, I only had 1 roll left of Color Plus. So I could go and shoot 1 roll and cry afterwards, or I could shoot a different roll. I just couldn't go to the desert with only 1 roll of film. Then I remembered back to an old video where one of you out there suggested trying to push Pro Image. So I thought, I'll give it a try. I could totally do that. So, Sakura, thanks. You inspire me. I swear I said words there. And as a side note, you all inspire me through the messages and DMs and comments and the banter. I really appreciate it. And I'm not just talking out of where the sun don't shine, because I got a balcony and it's much tanner than you think. So where was I? Yes, the story. The Color Plus to Pro Image story. It's shifted. It's changing. It was once Kodak. Nah, it's still Kodak. Different sides of the Kodak coin. So after the Color Plus dissipated into thin air, I loaded up Pro Image and dialed my Minolta to 200.
This is really intimate.
It's time to push, baby. And the first thing in pushing film is, you gotta underexpose. There you go, 1 stop. But wait, what the hell is pushing film? How do you do it? And what's the meaning of life? 2 of those are easy questions to answer. Pushing film is like pulling film. It's an intentional process that you shoot and develop for. First step, underexpose your film for the number of stops that you want to push. 1 stop, 2 stops, or 3 stops. I decided to push 1 stop. Second step, develop your film for longer. Don't forget to tell the lab that you're pushing 1 stop, and add a +1 to your canister. Because you're underexposing your negative, you want to keep it in the film soup for longer to bring out all the details in your image. Now that we're done with the SparkNotes version of this lesson, let's get back to it. So we were at the last location when I loaded up the Pro Image. At this location, Jason and I stopped to take in the sights and start snapping away our photos. And all of a sudden, Jason started feeling some things in his pants. And it wasn't just his love for film, it was carpenter ants. Carpenter ants were getting all up inside him. But then I started feeling a tingle in my pants. Naturally, my leg went numb. It was bad. I'm also a hypochondriac, so who knows what I felt. Here, I actually got some footage of it. This is great. Oh my god, there's ants all over my legs. This is the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. Oh my god. Needless to say, we left that spot real quick, and we're very careful on where we step next. that last abandoned building in the Shadow Mountain area, we ended up stopping at one location on our way back, which looked like an abandoned stable of some sort, where the entire thing was just bulldozed over, probably by a rancor. They like horses. There was a car there. Also, there was a lot of shotgun shells there, so I think they used this car as target practice. Good thing no one was out there being, who's on my land? Yeah, no, we were safe. We had our own guns.
This is your boy Great Days. Here to give you all the rain. It's gold. Gold.
In my last review of Pro Image, I ended up talking about Color Plus, which is kind of fitting that I shot Color Plus and Pro Image alongside each other. Hi, can you give me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe?
Hey, call us back.
I'm in the middle. Hi, maybe this makes it in. Who knows? Who knows what happens? Okay, I'll call you back.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. My mommy. Obviously, pushing film adds contrast to your image. That's what pushing does. Overall, the color palette was warm, but that's most likely due to the dried grass around. But even then, pushing the film increased the saturation just a little bit more. Overall, I think pushing this film makes your images a little bit more moody. Along with the contrast, the grain is also amplified in the shots as well. To be honest, it's kind of hard to compare to my last Pro images. Those were in the woods with lush green colors. This is kind of the complete opposite. But you can still get a feel for what the film actually does when it is pushed. Overall, I kind of like the images that I got at Shadow Mountain. I think that extra contrast and mood and grain adds to the subject. So, would I do it again? Yeah, I think so, depending on the subject. I don't think I'd push it constantly, but who knows? Maybe it makes reds look really dope. Maybe it makes greens look really dope. Maybe it makes other things look dope. Who knows? Film can make a lot of things dope. I don't know why I did that right then. End of story. There we go. Oh, it still says Color Plus up there. It's not Color Plus. Well, thanks for joining another episode where we dive deep down into the Cave of Wonders. Maybe next time I'll be able to get the sign right. That's the first thing you should do right, Cave. Do the sign. Did you get the jokes? The Aladdin jokes? They're Aladdin jokes. Cave of Wonders, magic carpet, it starts on a dark night. I did this. I threw the stars in the sky. It's like my favorite Disney movie. Side note. Okay. Bye.